Hey guys, Stanzx here, back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about my first duo win that I got with Dezcz. I'll leave his YouTube channel down in the description. So here we're actually gonna land lonely, and I didn't expect to win, but yeah, you might hear some a voice in the background. I'm still kind of new with SHAREfactory, so I don't know how to get rid of the voice but keep the gameplay volume, so sorry about that. But other than that, we're gonna get into the video. So here I'm landing at the the main building, because I knew that there was this new like time travel thingy. I didn't know really what to call it. But anyway, here I grabbed the AR, and I didn't know if the chest was there, so I tried to build a floor, but the floor button is my middle mouse button, so I guess I scrolled while pressing it. So then I accidentally built a ramp, but it's okay. And then I'm gonna take the slurp, take the ammo, take the revolver. I actually had this revolver like till like the end game. Pretty long time ago. I mean, pretty long time to have a revolver. Anyway, here I'm just jumping through the time travel thing, and I'm like, yo, you should come check this out, this is pretty cool. And he's like, okay. And yeah, this is very weird. I don't know what this is gonna do. And then I spot a guy through there, and I hit him once, I think. So then I go push him because I knew, I mean, easy. I hit him once and a headshot, so that's like 50 damage. Didn't have any materials, so I couldn't do anything. And then he actually hit me pretty bad, and I was like, oh no. So then I just grabbed the med kit and then med it up, because I knew that was the only guy around, and I didn't really care. I knew that it wouldn't be bad. There wouldn't be any other people. Okay, and then here I'm just gonna med up. And Dez is gonna go loot up somewhere else. And right here, I think I'm pretty good on loot. Getting some shield. These shield mushrooms, by the way, if you have 50 health and then you're at a spot where there's a lot of shield mushrooms, they can be really helpful. And this guy didn't have any materials. This guy just had like 6 wood, so I just got some trees. And then I got the chest here. I actually didn't know that there was a chest spot right here. It's right here. I'll see a chest, and then I'm gonna go for it. And I don't really get anything good, but. And then I go up. Get the chest in here as well. And I get dual pistols, but I don't really take it. Then I take the suppress, and then go over here. And then I'm gonna start going down, and then Dez said he's looking for llamas, because he said it's pretty common for llamas to spawn on the trees. So I am just going down. And then I'm like, yo dude, we should head over to the superhero mansion, because I know that there's like really good loot. And not a lot of people go there, so like if no one actually went there, then we would get all the loot to ourselves. In solos, that's actually a really good spot to go, in my opinion. Okay, and then we're gonna go over here, and then I'm just getting materials so then I can build. And then I know that there's a chest here. I try to make it onto the roof. I don't. So I just loot the bottom first. And then I go up. By the way guys, I just unlocked Omega. Level 62. I need to get level 80. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, but yeah. Here I take more shield mushrooms and then get more wood. And by the way, in if you land somewhere with a lot of wood, while you're there, you should farm up a lot of wood, because then you don't have to farm wood later on. Cause like I know in retail there aren't a lot of trees, so it's like kind of useless. But here in Lonely, there's like so many trees you can just loot the whole time. And then Dezcz already goes over to the superhero mansion, and then I'm not really concerned. There's no one here anyway, so. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, you're all the way over at the superhero mansion, okay. And then I start heading over there. And then I accidentally break this tree. I usually don't break the trees all the way, just because you'll see later in the video, you can spot the trees going down from so far away. It's just dangerous. Like those aggressive players out there, they're gonna look out for trees that are falling down, because it's pretty easy to spot. Like I spotted like 3 people, maybe even 4, just breaking down the trees all the way. So yeah, it's actually pretty useful to leave 50 health. Okay, here I am, like, okay, I actually have a lot of wood. Should be good on materials. So right here, my inventory is pretty good. Blue AR, I can't ask for anything more. I mean, I guess a golden scar would be nice, but you know, it's not like it's a good AR. I think ARs are pretty good. Just my opinion. And then the purple tactical submachine gun, it got buffed, so it's really good. I don't really use it. They're like, I don't know why. I just stick to the shotgun, and then when I need to, I use the tactical. I'm just not used to switching over. Then here I grab the ammo chest and then make sure he looted everything. And then I find the chest, so I'm gonna get that. And then there wasn't anything good. I was kind of hoping for maybe like a sniper or something to replace the suppressed pistol, because I don't need the suppressed pistol. Okay, and then here I'm just looting up more wood. Whenever you can, you should destroy those one-hit furnitures. And then I get the ammo box. Okay, here we start moving into like retail row-ish. Well, we don't really go into retail row, but we just get out of the superhero mansion. And I was just kind of messing around here. We actually didn't know that we were gonna win the game here. We just, yeah. But we ended up getting the win. I don't know why. But so here there's like 27 people, and like I noticed that, and I'm like, dude, 27 people, that's pretty good. And then like it's just, I really didn't think that we were gonna get the win. Okay, and then the circle goes really far away. It's just you just had to go right away. So we were like, okay, dude, let's just get out of here. And then stink bombs, our place was suppressed, because I like the revolver, because that's the only one-shot weapon I have right now. So I needed that, because you never know if you can snipe someone with a revolver. And then the loot almost fell off the side, but that didn't really matter. I thought I was gonna take fall damage. I didn't. That's how I was having. That's why I kept my floor out. And then Dezcz was checking for other enemies. I think he actually spotted one, but like we just ignored them. You weren't playing that aggressive this time. We're just playing for the win. So yeah. He gets some more wood. See, this is the advantage of getting wood ahead of time. Then you can just run around and like build and stuff. You don't have to actually get the wood. And then I know that there's a chest here. I spotted it from far away. Green pump, and then I open the chest, I get a slurp, I leave that for Dezcz because he needed it more than I did. And then I just get more wood.
Oh, it's not rendered in. That's
Really, I cannot just...
the base of it.
Just
Alright.
you have to mine the wood. It really helps.
You got this.
Like if you have no... building is like half of the game. That's what I think. You have no mats, then you're dead. You're just out in the open, you can't build, you can't do anything, so... Here we spot a tree going away over there. I don't know if that was just rendering or something, but I thought I saw a tree disappearing, and we were like, okay, dude, let's get in the circle. We don't have any time. So here, I actually start walking into the. Okay, so I explained to him where I saw the tree disappearing, and he's like, okay, I'll check it out. And I'm like, oh, okay, I better follow him, because if you want to play duos or squads, you really have to stick with your team. Like, if you like pro players, just play solo squads or solo duos. It's not that hard. But if you're noobs, and like you just cannot, then you better stick with your team. So here we spotted this very big build battle, and then I was like, whoa, why is it floating? And I was like, oh, rendering, no wonder. And here I'm like, okay, dude, we really gotta get in the circle. Storm's closing in. So here I noticed that there's 17 people left. So I was thinking to myself, no way we're actually gonna get the win, right? And then I was like, well, 15 people left, okay. And I was starting to get like very I was starting to get a bit nervous, because like in the late game, like I just get nervous. And then here, it was kind of funny because I jumped up here for no reason, and then I jumped back and he almost pushed me off. So I got like really scared there. Oh, it was very dangerous. And Dezcz thinks that there's someone there, so he checks it out. Oh no, and then he's like, oh, no one there, but you never know. And then he just built a barrier, and I'm like, okay, blue pump here, and I didn't want to take the ammo, so I just left that there.
Yeah. At all costs. Well, I found like southwest 225 tree disappeared. Dude, I'm so good at.
And then
I'm so good at spawning disappearing.
I grabbed the ammo chest or ammo box.
Okay, well, this is your.
And like right now everything's going good. We have good loot.
And then you were like.
I could use meds, but I mean,
Just imagine being one of those guys.
like we won the game, it's okay. But then we go over here, check for enemies just in case, because I knew that there were people behind us, like to the left, and then we saw another tree disappear. So then we actually go over there. See, to the right, I saw trees disappear. So yeah, it's very dangerous to chop down trees all the way, because you never know. Okay, here. Here we're just heading into the circle. The circle's really far away again. So. And then I like now there's 12 people, so I realized that we're in 6th place right now. And we saw this build battle to our right, and I was like, oh my god, somebody's really good at building. This is not good. And then I saw another tree disappear, 225. And I'm just thinking to myself, why do people chop down trees all the way? It's like the dumbest thing. Like little trees are a bit different. Or if you're in like the early game, then it doesn't really matter because there's gonna be a lot of people. But like late game, you just don't want to chop down trees all the way. It's dangerous. So yeah, it's very dangerous. And then Dezcz accidentally chops down the tree all the way. And now I'm pretty sure that people saw that, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Alright, do you have any rockets?
Alright, so now...
Should we put the build?
now we're heading into the circle, and then we see the mountain. So I'm going up. So then we decide to go up the mountain, and then we actually see people up on the mountain, and they start spraying down at us. So yeah, it wasn't in a good situation. But I guess the health was good. It's just we had the low ground, and then that's where Dez sees someone, and then you'll see his side of the video. He actually hits one of those guys. Okay, so he hits one, and we see the rocket coming in. We're like, oh no. And we decide to push them actually. So I'm just looking with my revolver, and he's like, okay, keep shooting. And I'm like, okay. And then so I just start shooting because he's probably rezzing. And I actually managed to hit one of them once with the assault rifle. And then he's pushing while I shoot. So then we can I can cover him. So here we go up the ramp. I shoot. So they weren't that great. The guy kept on trying to res his teammate, and you shouldn't do that. You should try to kill the players and then try to res your teammates. I think that's how it should be. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, if it's safe and they don't keep on spraying at you, then it's okay to it's okay to res your teammate. But if you're in a tough spot like that, then you shouldn't res your teammate. It's pretty pointless. I mean, they're just gonna keep on spraying at you. So now both of us have. So now he has 2 kills. I have 1. And then there's 6 people left, and I'm like, this is the best. No, I was thinking to myself, if we die here, 3rd place, it would be such a waste. Because the best we've ever gotten was 2nd place, and that was because double John Wicks with double jetpacks rushed us. So, yeah, sad days. But anyway, we see them coming up at us, so we try to hit them, and I actually hit one like a couple times. And then this guy, I think, like, I decide that his snipes are getting too close to me, so I start building, and dang, this guy had like the worst accuracy.
He's so low.
Like, he kept on shooting at me, and it just, not good. And then I decided, since they were coming, I decided to block this off, and then they're gonna have to build up. And surprisingly, building is way quieter than you would think. You would have to turn your sound all the way up for you to hear it very loud. Like, you just can't hear the building as well as you can hear the footsteps. Because like, once I actually died because because I wasn't paying attention, and then this guy sneaked up behind me, and he actually built up, so I was very confused. So here, we just retreat back into our base, or rather half base, and then we actually like we just look out for other people, and we notice that it's just the other team and us, and we're like, oh my gosh, we might actually have to win 2nd place or 1st place. This is a real deal. And then I decide to just look around, make sure they're not building up. And then we notice that we're still in the circle, and I'm like, dude, we have the high ground. And then I like just reinforce the space, because you never know. Gotta be careful like that. And then Dez actually knocks the other guy. And then we'll have to see in this gameplay, sorry. I don't really remember well, but I build a little base, and then he's like, okay, they're on the tree, so I break down the tree. But I thought he meant literally on the tree, not there. And so then I know where they are now, so. And then they rush us. So then I go for the one guy. Knock him, I think. I'm not sure. I had to reload. And then I'm very confused. I was like, wait, where's the other guy? And then, yeah. So then I knocked this guy. And then I'm looking for the other guy, and I'm like, what? I hear grenades, and they're very close to me, and I'm thinking, what, where? and then Dezcz is behind me, and I'm like, oh, okay, right here, right here. And then I shoot him a couple times, and this Omega wasn't really that great. And then I use a rocket launcher, I kill him, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and make sure to sub to Dezcz.